Hi there guys, welcome back to the Rob Rossini channel. Real quick one from me today. I'm just fitting it in at the end of this important week as it is Mental Health Awareness Week. And the purpose of this video today is just a little snippet of a podcast I recorded at the end of last year that I done with Chris from the Canaries Trust Mental Health Group. And it kind of shows the importance of our mental health and how we shouldn't neglect it any time that we're going through, whether it's a lockdown or whether it's just through normal life or this normality of life that we're hopefully coming back to at some point. But yeah, it's just a little quick clip that I wanted to show, and I'm also at the end of the video gonna put the whole podcast, a link to the whole podcast for anyone who wants to watch it. It is mainly focusing on the importance of mental health through lockdown, but it picks up on everything going through the subject of mental health, and there's telephone numbers that you can call if you are struggling yourself. If you go down below in the description today, I will be leaving all the helpline numbers that you can get if you are struggling. And remember as well, guys, never suffer alone. Always speak to someone. Please, please, please soak everything up from this clip, mainly from Chris, who is a mental health ambassador. And also remember, guys, my DMs are always open. My DMs are open on Twitter to anyone. You don't even have to be following me on there. If you are struggling, just ping me a message and I'll try and help in the best way possible. And I'm here for a chat. You know, if you just want to talk about like your day in general, whatever the case may be, and you can even comment down below as well. I'll always reply to every single comment. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'll play the clip now and let you guys watch that, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Thank you. Obviously, on the 16th of March this year, we saw the country go into lockdown, something we'd never seen before in this country, leaving people to be without a job. It left people with no contact with anyone and pretty much left to pass the time by themselves, really. How much of an impact did a particular event in time like this have on people's mental health, do you think, as a country?
I think it's the fact that you have things just suddenly taken away from you. Is you just lost that control. I know from my own experience with mental illness is having the control. If you don't have the control, you really will struggle. And I think people being stuck indoors, not being able to see family, and especially with supporting Norwich, not being able to get to a ground.
Yeah.
You've just lost everything all of a sudden. And you're just left staring at a blank space, and that's just not good for anybody at any stage. And I say I know a lot of Norwich fans found it incredibly difficult. Just all of a sudden, there's no football. That's it.
Yeah.
So you've got some people got no job, no income, and then all of a sudden, there's no football as well. And he's like, well, what do I do now?
What do I do? Yeah. No, you are right. Yeah. And I remember it as well because it was we left it at quite a good point really, because in the Premier League, it was kind of like a matter of, will we survive or not? But mainly it was, I don't know if you went, but the Spurs FA Cup game that left us just before, and we were all in good spirits after that, despite us being bottom of the league. But it was annoying, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think you saw that as well from when Project Restart came back, and you saw how everything was just so different. Everyone was a bit distracted, I think.
Yeah.
And that just showed from the fans all the way through to the players, and that effectively ruined our season, I think.
Yeah, no, I definitely think. I was going to speak about football at the end of it, but even like that, the next, I can't help it. The next round of the FA Cup against United, if we had the fans backing us on that day, I think we could have crossed the line and beat them. But anyway, we saw researchers explaining that public health measures like lockdowns are definitely necessary to protect the population's health, really, but warn that they have a profound and long-lasting effect on mental health. They looked at a study as well, sadly finding suicidal thoughts increasing from 8% to 10%, and they were the highest amongst young adults, so that's anyone between the age of 18 to 29 year old bracket, and that was rising from 12.5% to 14%. How vital is it right now for people to see the importance in being there for others when it comes to mental health and not leaving anyone alone?
I think from my own personal experience is it's so vital to know that you have someone to talk to. That's why I share my blogs. I think it's so important to know that what you're going through isn't unusual. A lot of people, especially with COVID, on furlough or lost their jobs, you have the financial worries on top of everyday stresses, and it'll snowball. And it's just important to be able to talk to someone without judging anybody, and because it's very easy. It's I've got no money, I've got no hopes, I can't tell anybody because I think I'm a loser. It's very important to get that message out there that no one ever thinks you're a loser.
No, yeah.
I've seen. I think the phrase going around, "I'd rather listen to your problems than listen to your eulogy." I think that's a fantastic saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you are right, and like a year like this, we're gonna have more problems, if anything, aren't we? You know, going through like such a sort of mental year. Luckily, coming towards the end of it.